Hello guys, Nick here, and welcome to the first episode of PolyCraft on my channel. I'm going to be doing a tour of my base this episode, and hope you guys all enjoy. First off, we're in the lighthouse, which is the entrance to the Nether hub and basically overlooks the entire area of what I've done so far, which is what I'll be touring in this episode. So, not really too much built yet, just a few buildings, and got a little park started down there. I'll probably work on that more soon, but yeah, so anyways, come out here from the Nether, and this is the first area you come across, which is Founders Park. I built this last night just as a little area when you enter. I thought it was kind of cool, overlooking the sea, and that direction is west, so the sun sets over that way, and the bench, I thought it was just kind of a little area to make it look nice. And got the beginning of the library over here, which I'll probably build in a future episode because, well, really not much has been done to it yet, and I do have a plan for it already, but just haven't actually started on it. And there'll be an entrance both up here as well as down there, so top floor will be just a whole bunch of librarian villagers, and then the bottom floor will have an enchanting room in it and chests for all the enchanted books, which kind of a nice place to put all that. Probably will need some lapis in that down here as well, since, you know, it's for enchanting, but figure that out later. Anyways, next thing over here is the automatic sugarcane farm, which is kind of being derpy right now, so I'll just throw a bone in it. Basically, it just looks and sees when all the sugarcane updates, and the pistons fire off, going into the chest over here and collecting sugarcane. And yes, there is a whole bunch of other stuff in there, which is for villager traits. Got lots of village. Oh man, I picked up sugarcane. Whoop. Yeah, so got quite a few villagers in here right now. 2 librarians already, which is kind of nice, and a few other guys. They actually, since I have a farmer over here, well, really he's a fisherman, but he's a farmer, so the villagers automatically take the food, replant it, and wire their potatoes in here. My potatoes. And basically just need a whole bunch of doors to do this, and the villager source of food, and they basically will keep reproducing until they are maxed out. And I heard a zombie around here somewhere, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, my storage room is over here. Not too much in here, just, you know, different stuff for storage. Nothing too special. Lots of wool. Cobblestone is actually somewhere else right now, because I was starting to work on a project with that, but oh right, I moved my diamonds to my ender chest. I'm like, where'd all my diamonds go? I had a stack of them. Okay, so diamonds in there. That chest isn't diamond anymore. That chest isn't emerald anymore. They're empty. So I'll confuse people. Try to find you over here. Anyways, got my main house up here right now. Not really too much in here yet. just started it not too long ago. I do have an enchanting room up here. I plan on moving it to the library with the books and stuff, so don't know what that room will turn into, but got another few rooms up here, a big bedroom with a big bed, because it looks cool. Although, can't actually use it as a bed, so have another bed in another room over there. And yeah, really like the courtyard in here. It's open to the sky and just kind of a little grassy area in the middle of my actual house. And this is the other bedroom. This is the actual bed I sleep in, because, you know, that big bed doesn't do anything. And now it's day again. Yeah, and I really like the pictures and that up here too. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, but not really too much in here yet. Down below there were a few fountains. The one over here on the side, which is kind of in a weird spot, might be moved over to the park. Also got the big fountain down here, which is probably my favorite one, especially with the prismarine blocks. I'll probably talk about that later. Got a cool little decoration here. It's just a smiley face. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Put some glass in there for the eyes. That might look kind of cool. No. Oh. Well, I think there's a zombie in the wall here somewhere. We'll go look for him another time. But it's gonna make the villagers panic, and hopefully... Oh, okay, we'll use glass paints, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what this looks like. I don't know if it's gonna turn out looking good or not, or what, so... might as well try it. Put one there, we'll put one there. Actually like that, kinda. I'll see if I keep that. Maybe I won't. Next one is the furnace room, which is supposed to be automatic. It's kind of broken right now, so I've been having to use it manually. I'll need to fix it at some point, but the idea is you're supposed to put the stuff in you want to smell up here, put your fuel in over on that side, and then the items will eventually deposit out down here, so that way you don't have to worry about, and it actually distributes it evenly among all the different chests, so that way, like all the fuel and all the items, so that way you can have a whole bunch of stuff going. Eventually plan on making this lava and connecting it up to another system that automatically grabs lava, maybe. And I'm thinking that way I will have an unlimited supply of fuel for the furnaces. I think it's a good idea. Alright, so next we got the barn over here. We got some chickens, which need some eggs collected. A few chickens, some sheep, and got my horse over here. Pretty good horse. Found him not too long ago. Good jumper. Although, there we go. Yeah. Oh, well, I was going downhill there. Pretty good at jumping. And he's a pretty quick horse, too, I think. Just kind of nice. I've been noticing I did a little bit of lag when I'm riding him, though, so... yeah, probably give him a stable at some point rather than keeping him here in the barn, but... for right now, it's working. Plan on getting some pigs and some cows in here at some point, but... alright, so next we got the farm over here, which is right behind the barn. A whole bunch of different crops. Got some wheat, some potatoes, carrots. Got some pumpkins, and a whole bunch of melons. Got lots of melons from this, actually, like almost a chest full of melons already, so that's kind of cool. And pretty much right now for my place, I mean, we got that up there, but it's basically turned into a skeleton at this point, and yeah, I've been salvaging stuff from here. It was the first thing I built, but a lot of the stuff's been removed from it because it's not really fit in with the style of everything else at this point. Still do have the brewing stuff up here, which probably end up moving at another point. Maybe this is what ends up going up in my that room where I have the enchantments right now, since the enchantments are moving down to the library I'm building, but coming to that at some point. One more thing over here, we got a little lake on this side, and okay, I have no idea how bunnies spawned there, but yeah, this was an interesting lake. My first day I was on the server, I run out to this area, and right when I find this place, start digging a little hole into the side of the mountain here, and literally come out at night, and there are literally like creeper, 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 another creeper over there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creepers over here. Yeah, so this lake over here I've decided to call Creeper Lake, just because, you know, it spawns that many creepers, and, you know, what else do you call a lake that spawns 20 creepers the first time you're right next to it? Yeah, so I mean, as far as this area, that's pretty much all I have right now, and I do have stuff in other places right now that I've started working on, but got one in the main town, got the Nether Hub, which I'm gonna go to now, and then we got a water temple that I've started to empty out. So, heading up to the Nether Hub, be there in just a second. Alright, so this is the Nether Hub, which is basically my area, the direction to get to everything for me. So got the lighthouse, which is where we just came from. We got the slime farm over that way, and then down below we've got the tunnel to the water temple and the mega taiga that I found, and this one goes out to the arena, which is where we've done a few fights at this point, and right now, this is just a storage room up here. This is where I have most of the cobblestone and everything else. It's gonna end up getting moved, because, yeah. It has to get moved, but, hey, when we move all that stuff to where it's gonna end up and build it, it's gonna be very nice for us. And that's all I'm really gonna say about it, because I don't want to give away too much. So anyways, head over to the slime farm first. It's right here. So yeah, I've got the green glass in here because it's kind of cool, especially since, you know, slimes are green. I thought it would fit pretty well. Oh, and I hear one too. Ooh, yeah, we got a big guy down there right now. So yeah, you get to see how this works right now. Basically, they spawn on these platforms. They end up in the water down there and eventually drown, killing them and dropping their slimes. So, he's a big guy. Yep, as you can see, he's getting damaged because he's drowning. Can't really get out because of the way the current works. Now it's 2 of them. Now at this point, when the one dies and the next one shows up, they can get out at that point, but eventually they end up drowning in there too, and yeah, so. Okay, so they're now small slimes. Oh yeah. Ooh, another big guy spawned too. Wow. So I begin some slime today, guys. Already, that's kind of cool. They don't hear little guys anymore, so down here, yep, and we get some slime balls out of that. Nice and little sticky stuff. Alright, so... Oh, and there is also a mine shaft up here. I've tried getting stuff out of it. I've grabbed a lot of rails and that out of it, too, so... Probably end up going up there at some point, gathering more resources, and... It does connect all the way back up to my area, too, and... It's not that far away, but... Not really too much going on there. Next we'll head over to the water temple, which is down this way. Kinda like the sides of the tunnel with the prismarine bricks and the sea lanterns, but not really too sure what I want to do with the rest of this tunnel right now, so that's why it's still just netherrack. Again, not huge distance. It's a little bit further from my from the lighthouse and that, but it's not too bad. And I really like how this comes out and you're literally underwater in the top of the water temple. I just think where I put the portal is really cool. You know, you get to see the temple guardians at work. You know, shooting all the squids. Sometimes they come up front, swims into the glass, and you can actually see their faces. But they cannot shoot you through glass, so that's the nice part about this. Anyways, basically what I've done with this water temple at this point, I've emptied the water as much as I can. I do have one spot over here still, which is not empty, but it's a giant room, which I haven't really had a chance to get into without the guardians trying to kill me, so that's why that part's still full. Other than that, the rest of the temple is completely empty of all water. Yeah, which is kind of nice, and I'll eventually tear down the floors, build new stuff, and kind of make this my base. Is my plan overall, so... Yeah, I'll probably have like my big storage room in here, probably just a whole bunch of machinery stuff that helps me out, so... It's a really cool place to put it too, especially being underwater and everything. Might put in some more windows around the perimeters if I like it, and we'll just see what happens with it. I plan on spending a lot of time here, so... Anyways, next up will be the Mega Taiga, which is quite a distance away, so probably have a cut in here, and I'll see you when I get down there. And there we go, we're in Mega Taiga now, which is kind of cool, but it's a very small Mega Taiga. Probably one of the smallest ones I've ever seen. Yeah, so this is the north edge right here, right above where the portal is. South edge is right there at the water. The an edge right here with a creeper. And then the fourth edge is literally right over here on the water. And that is regular taiga, so yeah, very small Mega Taiga, which kind of cool in a sense, but it doesn't really lend itself to actually building anything out here. It's better off just, you know, using the resources to in other parts of the world, I think. But anyways, not really anything out there. I might end up putting a little shack out there at some point just because I want to have a little outpost out there, and, you know, that way I have a place to actually put all the stuff I collect from that area. I do have to say there are a few things along this tunnel, like in the overworld, like some villages and that, which Might build some portals to those areas at some point just to get the villagers and that for my town. That'll be maybe a long-term goal at some point, but we'll see if that ends up happening, or... because who knows, I might just get lucky with the villagers right where I am, and we'll just keep those ones. So now, this might just look like it's a regular area down in the Nether, which it is, but nothing really built here yet, although I do plan on building a gold farm. Yes, gold farm. That means these guys are going to die in this area. There is going to be a giant pigmen farm, and everything else here will have slabs, so that way nothing spawns, and the area will be cleared out, and basically we get a ton of gold and a ton of cobblestone, and... well, no, I don't get the cobblestone. I use the cobblestone to make it, and get the gold, and the experience. And basically, those chests you saw earlier, those are the supplies to build this. So I'm very excited about that one, and I think it'll probably benefit everybody on the server, not just me, so... really excited to do that one sometime soon, especially since I really like the experience it ends up giving. Can't really think of many other things that actually give that much experience in the game, so... anyways, I'm gonna cut it here again. See you when I get down to my place in the main town, which is down by spawn, so... see you guys in a bit. So, I just made it to town, and... or the main hub, and put this post out a few days ago. Bruce is missing. Where he went, I have no idea. So, if you're looking for anything, there is a zombie pigman in full enchanted gold armor with an enchanted gold sword wandering around the Nether, and it has a name tag on it. Which might be the worst part of all of this, is that there is a name tag. Not really a good idea. Whoever did that. Kinda concerning, actually. Because if at some point we have some pigmen starting to aggro, we're not going to have a very fun time in the Nether, because they're probably going to be aggro forever now. Because somebody let Bruce wander off because they didn't close a gate. Anyways, I'm getting to the last place I want to show you guys, which is my place here in town. Coming up on the left over here. Not really too big of a place, but something I thought if I need to spawn in town for... if I need, like, stuff in town for some reason, it's another place where for me to spawn in that. By the main library over here in town, so... yeah, not really too much going on here, just a few chests and that, and a little store that we ran in and entered through, so... kind of really like this build. It's probably one of my favorite I've done on the server so far, just because of how it looks. So anyways, thanks guys for touring the area with me. This been a pretty good episode, I think, just getting you guys to see everything, and kinda cool just actually getting to share with people what I've been working on for the past month or two, and that'll do it for today, so this is Nick, signing off. Bye.